A longtime resident of this country is facing disturbing news this morning. He is an Army veteran, taxpayer, and voter. He worked for the government and raised a family. But as Manuel Bojorquez reports, he now finds himself caught in immigration limbo.
Mario Hernandez wanted to take his wife Bonita on a cruise, but needed a passport. What he found out next changed everything.
After nearly half a century in this country,
Yes, sir.
to hear someone tell you, you're not a U.S. citizen.
I feel like my heart's been ripped out of my chest. I really do. It is difficult even to speak about it. I'm telling you, it is.
We should be enjoying this time of our life, not living in fear that something bad may happen to him.
The problem dates back to 1965, when Hernandez's family fled communist Cuba. He was granted the legal status given to all Cuban immigrants, which included a Social Security card but not immediate citizenship. In 1975, he believed he'd become a citizen when he was sworn into the Army during the Vietnam War.
I took the oath there to uphold the law of the Constitution, bear arms.
For 2 decades, Hernandez worked as a federal prison guard, a job that requires U.S. citizenship and recurring background checks. Among the criminals he supervised were Oklahoma City bombers Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols.
It was a very high level.
And all the while, you're not a U.S. citizen.
I was always under the impression that I was.
Hernandez's attorney, Elizabeth Ricci, appealed to immigration officials earlier this year, citing his clean record, history of paying taxes, and military service.
The law says if you serve during a designated period of hostility, which Vietnam was, you can jump from not having a status to citizenship without first being a resident.
But in March, they were told he was not eligible and denied.
What is the problem? What's going on?
Inefficiency to the extreme.
In a statement, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services said, "We are currently reviewing Mr. Hernandez's case and will meet with him and his attorney to further discuss his application."
I'm living in a bad dream, and it's like I'm hoping I wake up, but it's not a dream. It's definitely real.
Hernandez hopes he will be allowed to fulfill the American dream he thought he was living. For CBS This Morning, Manuel Bojorquez, Tallahassee, Florida.
Hernandez could face prison and fines for falsely claiming citizenship and voting. You know, there ought to be somebody in charge of red tape who simply has the right to make a decision to say, you know, stop this.
Yes, common sense. I love what the lawyer said, inefficiency to the extreme. I have a feeling that's going to change very, very quickly.